Okay? Okay. So we're going to look at the level set of word problems for percentage. Okay? So again, there are the two methods, method A and method B. But you'll realize as we move on, either method works better. One method works better than the other. Okay? So one of the things that we mentioned yesterday, like this one here, to be able to do this, you need to be very good in your multiplication table. You will think of how I can divide first, then multiply later. Instead of trying to go all the way to 1%, I can do this kind of changing in the proportion. So this is like root. Then on the left side, I said this was simpler because it's straightforward. It guides you through the simplifying the fraction, then you multiply. So it really depends on where your strength is. But in some of these questions, it's clearer which one is more straightforward and easy to do. Now, so starting with this page, I'm going to begin with, so basically if I'm going to draw this bar model, she has this $10, and this is like yesterday we talked about, right? Yesterday we said, so Abram's cake. Yeah, so Abram's whole cake now is inside is $10, and part of it is the ice cream money. So instead of drawing a circle and like this, the cake, I draw a bar model like this, and then that will mean that this $10, right? This is the whole 100%, the whole. Then out of this $10, part of it, okay, $2. This $2 is on ice cream. Then you ask for the percentage. So there's two ways of doing it. Okay, A and B. So the careless way is saying that, okay, so 100% is $10. So I want to find how much is that $2, what's that percentage? So he goes by, yeah. So he figures out that by this idea of equivalent ratio and rate and fraction, he does this. Then it's quick. For him, it's easy to get to this. Just from 10 to 2, can divide by 5. But for some of us, you maybe prefer this other method. There's the ice cream money, there's $2. Out of the whole, that's $10 times 100%. Or I convert it to fraction, 1/5, or I convert it to 20 out of 100, and I get 20%. This works as well. So it's like 2 out of 10 times 100%. And cancel 20%. Yeah, very simple, right? Then the rest, okay, then the next part asks for part B, asks for the percentage of left. So many ways to do it. So at T5 is really, there are so many ways of solving a question. I could do just 100% minus 20%, and that's 80%. So 80% left, which is the one in yellow. Here. Don't forget to insert your percentage symbol. So in my race, I will like here the question asks for percentage. So the units will be percent. Of course, if you want, there's the other way. This is 2 out of 10, so the other one is 8 out of 10. Yeah. Okay. So many methods to do this. The red is in one color, the blue is in one color. So how much for A? I do by fraction. Okay. How much for B? I do by rate, the ratio. Okay, move on. Yeah, done already? Pretty easy, right? Just one question. Okay, next one. So there's part A and part B. One part is it's like you can think about it, it goes back to the part whole model, like number one, part whole. All the people is 100%. All the people 100% is 850 people. So this is all. The whole set of objects. In this case, 42% are women. So I've got part that's women. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's okay. Now that you're telling me. So this one is 42%, and this 42% is women. So this one, I can use 100%. It's fine. I think it looks okay. And I can get here. So all the people minus the women, you'll get the men. So 100% minus 42 will give me 58. But take note, if I want to write my race here, what's the question asking for? Is it percentage as the answer? No, it's women and men. So you're looking for the answer should be number of people, not percentage. So I must move on to the next step. There's A. Again, I can do it like what Skylar did, saying 100% is 850, then go to 42%. Which in this case, you realize it's not so easy, right? Yeah, you can't divide this by, and you're not supposed to use a calculator for this. So to get here, it's not so simple. So in this case, I won't be choosing Skylar's method because from 100% to, you might want to, you need to guess and test. Yeah, you need to guess and test. So I won't choose his method because there's a bit of guess and check to do. We shall go to 42% and times 850 straight away. Well, this is women. Okay, women. And for the men, I can do an easy subtraction later on, or I can do percentage over 10. There's so many methods to solve this. But from here, I can simplify. You see, from this step, right, I don't have to guess and check like what Skylar was saying. Just now we did that when he was writing 100% is 850. And to figure out how to get to, how to get to 42, right? You might want to have to divide by 10 first, divide by 2 first, divide by, so you're like kind of guessing. So in this case, but when I try this method, I could just simplify. It guides me to decide how to divide. So first I divide by 10. I can carry on to divide by 5. So I divide by 5, give me 2. 85 divided by 5 will be 85 divided by 5 will be 17. Then I can divide further, simplify this to 21. 21 times 17. So this simplifying process, because I'm good with fraction multiplied by a number. So it guides me to decide how to simplify and how to times. I don't have to guess and check with the ratio steps. Okay, so first I divided by 5 first. So first I divide by 10, I cancel the 0 at the back. Then after that, I divide by 5, 10 divided by 5 is 2. 85 divided by 5 is 17. After that, from 2, I simplify the numerator and denominator. Okay, one more time. I went a bit fast for this. A bit rushing for time, sorry. I go one more time. But this is really like revising how to do fraction times whole number. That was like term 2. That's why really those of us who really practice this at home well. So you have 42 out of 100 multiplied by 850. I simplify by first dividing by 10. Okay, so really honestly, if you go to the long way, numerator times numerator divide by, okay, denominator times denominator. Then really, you really take a long time to solve. Because these are 3-digit multiplied by 3-digit, very difficult. So what I did was to simplify. First, I simplify by the 10. 850 divided by 10, 100 divided by 10. Okay. Then after that, I divide by 5. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. 85 divided by 2, 85 by 5 is 70. So I simplify to 17. Because this is a divide symbol. I can simply cross simplify. Yeah, so I simplify as much as I can. Sorry. I simplify as much as I can. I can simplify here to 21. And this one become 1. So end up you just get 21 times 17. So you how I get 17? Okay. One more time, Slowly. I'm gonna rewrite the same thing one more time, okay? Okay. 42. Okay. 42 out of 100. Simplify. First, divide by 10. I cancel the 0. Second, divide by 5. Okay, so divide by 5. I get 2 here. This divide by 5, I get 17. Okay, then I cannot simplify anymore. 17 cannot divide by 2. So I look at the top and bottom. So I divide by 2, I get 1. Then 42 divided by 2, get 21. So end up you get 21 times 17. Okay, got your answer lah. So part B is very simple already. You take all the people minus part A answer. Then you got your man, no? The part B become very simple, right? I don't have to deal with percentage multiplication. I just use all the people minus women with the men. Is that okay? Okay, sorry, I went too fast just now, then I have to end up repeat a few times. That must be a bit frustrating. So I really feel like I'm trying to push us forward and hurry a bit. Okay, then you have 357 women. Okay, and then 493 is it? Men. Okay, can? So it's really this part about the simplifying that I think most of you maybe will have trouble because you cannot remember fraction multiplied by whole number. Because honestly, if you practice enough of this, you get good, get well at this point, you can solve really a lot of problems. Okay? Okay? Is it okay? So just now I was trying to say that the long method, numerator divide by denominator, then that will work. Or your calculations will take more than 10 minutes. Yeah. If you can do the simplifying, it will work. If you don't know how this is right, what I'm writing, so after so many times, you still feel a bit lost. This is really something you need to go back and revise. Okay? Okay, we move on because our aim is to reach page 81. Okay? So really need to go a bit faster. Now the good thing about when you see numbers like this, looks very friendly already. Compared to you see this 850 and 42%. Compared to this 400, but it's a nice number. And you realize that this 400 is 8 tarts plus peach tart plus chocolate tart altogether. Yeah, so you have 100% is all the tarts. Or 100% is all the tarts, and that's 400. And there's this very important part here. When you look at when you're doing your race and annotation, you really need to look at the units. Because the first one talks about 8 parts. It's not in percentage. It's a number. Now, how big is this number out of the whole thing? Not very sure. But for the chocolate tarts, it's very clear. 50%. So I can like easily cut 50%. So 50% is halfway, right? So 50% is halfway. So I know 50%. These are all chocolate tarts. Yeah, and then Yeah, so there's a lot less fish type. So because egg, so this portion is egg plus, you know, uh, and egg plus fish. But you don't really know how much is egg. Okay, egg is 120. Don't know lah. Maybe somewhere here. Okay, about like that. Okay, maybe 180, 128. But actually don't know how much really. So the first part I need to resolve is the egg parts. The first one, both of them ask for percentage, so the answer is percent, the units. The first one ask for egg. Yeah. So the looking at 400 is such a nice number. I may use Skylar method. When it's 100% is 408, 400 parts. Then this method is very friendly because I I can go to 1% easily. Then the question is, I want to get to 120, yeah? Yeah, still a bit challenging because 4 must become 120, you know? So if I can do backward thinking like what you do, first I divide by 10. So 10% is 40 tucks. Okay? Then 40 I times 3. And then I get 30% equals to 120 egg tucks. So egg tucks is 30%. That's the answer. But I need to know how to get here. Otherwise, I will just use the other method, fraction method. 128 tucks out of all the tucks times 100%. See, very straightforward. Cancel. 120 divided 4, 30%. One step, get it ready. So you choose either this method or this method. Personally, I like the fraction times whole number because my motivation not bad. Straightforward, no need to think so much. Put the egg out of all the parts times 100%. Then get it ready. So you see the working style, this one is like very fast, got it ready. But this one need to, I need to think how I can get to 120 parts. A bit hard. I need to work on both sides of the expression. And then B is easy already. Once I know that this is 30%, then H will just be all minus chocolate minus egg. So all is 100%, minus chocolate 50%, that's 50%, minus egg, that's 30%. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah, correct. Because you see, you figure out the 50% already. So actually 50 minus 30, you got it already. Okay, move on. Okay, we have page what now? Page 78. Still got 2 more pages to go. Yes. This one, I'm recording now. Yeah, I will upload. But today I have had a very busy schedule. Prospect, and then afternoon there's a whole lot of meetings from my 2 to 5 o'clock. So I'll probably I'll try to upload about 5:30. Okay. Today later. Yesterday's video was up already. I managed to upload about 8 o'clock, I think. And yeah. Okay, moving on. So there are three more pages we are going. If I'm going too fast for you, you go back and replay this video. Okay, slow down if you need, or repeat the segments if you need. Okay, but we are really rushing. I'm trying my best to give you less homework to do and support you with some of the questions. But I urge you to, if you don't understand what's going on now, please go back and rewatch the video. Okay? Not yet. I will upload it after video. 5:30 today, 6 o'clock, about there. Okay? All right, moving on. Okay, then the questions on 3 and 4 is pretty similar. But you realize that question 3, the difference is answer is in percentage. Question 4, answer is in poles. Yes, correct. So it's asking for buttons. So my answer is buttons, not percentage. So there are 240 buttons in the container. So the whole container is 100%. And that is 240 buttons. One part red, one part yellow, the rest are blue. Okay? So one part 30%. Yeah, if I one part 30% red, 25% yellow. Okay, maybe you must use red. Okay. 30%. Somewhere here. Do you see why, you see this model, you refer back to the front pages, you realize that, oh, okay, so this is what it's trying to get us to do. Why this question appear here is like helping us to be sensitive how we can draw a model later. Okay? Yeah. So it's like how they are linked up. Okay, so 30% red, 35% yellow. Somewhere here, the layer, 35% 35% yellow, and then the rest are blue. Okay, so first one is ask for red. Red is 30%, so 30% of all the buttons, 30% out of 240. Not difficult, right? So 30 out of 100 multiplied by 240. I try to simplify, cancel, 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 cancel. See? The ability to simplify is a lot faster than I do 100%. It's slower. 100% is 240. 10% is 24. 3% is 30%, sorry. 30% is 24 times 3. It works also, but it's actually ultimately you realize that this is the simplified step. It's like shortcut, yeah, in a way. Okay, then you get there, then you have to find B. B, there are so many methods to solve B. Okay? I could do the percentage. Blue being 100% minus 30% minus 25%. Then I get this percent, 35, is it? 35? Huh? 70 minus 25. 35, yeah, that's correct. Is this correct? Okay. I feel like I wrote wrongly. 100% minus rate, 100%, the whole thing, right? Minus the rate, 70%. Minus 35. Minus 35, 10, 5, 6. 45 lah. 45%. 70% is yellow and blue. See, 100% is everything, right? 30% is red. 25% yellow. The rest is blue. So the rest is all minus red minus yellow. Right? Then from 45% blue, You can find out 45 out of 100 times 240. Okay. Alternatively, I can find 25% is how many, then I minus minus. Okay? Can okay, move on. Move on. You solve the rest as well. This is page 78. Two more pages to go. I'm recording right now. Yes, I will. About 5:30 to 6, okay? Are you following? You are? You must fill in the answer yourself, you know. I'm not solving this for you. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, not bad. This is a question page. Page 79. Hey, yay! Calculator question. Huh? Sorry? Huh? Going so fast that my computer will just cannot keep up. Yes, Santa, you saying something? Prime number. Oh, yeah. How about still divisible? 160. So not really a prime number. Yeah, huh? It's not a prime number. But it's a good idea. But talk about it. So, why must you use a calculator here? Why do you think must use a calculator here? Yeah. Because yes, you see, Ansel pointed out that means something is with the number. So if you look here, it's 160 parts, huh? So the key here is that the whole of this garden drawn here, the whole garden is not 100 parts, huh? The whole is 160 parts. So the first mistake is if you thought that it was 100 parts, then your whole question gone already. So that's why you really must read the question. Okay, then the answer is required in percentage. Yeah, it's not asking for percentage here. This one is. Okay, so you realize that for the next one is percentage of the garden, the whole garden, reminder, the whole garden is out of 160 parts. Okay, you need in percentage. So I Lily out of the whole, then multiply by 100%. That is the step, which is out of 160. Lily, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Huh? 12, 13. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Yes. And here's your prime number, 13. Divided by 1 and itself. So you can't have the other factor. Then you multiply by 100%. Okay, then you can use a calculator with this. Right? What's the answer? 13 out of 160 multiplied by 100%. What's the decimal? 8.125%. 13, okay, I'm going to just use my calculator on screen. So I have a 13 divided by 160, then I multiply by 100%, 8.125, that's right. Okay, then so out of 160, okay, times 100%. Yeah, this is a different one. Yes. Yes. I think this question you can solve yourself, it's a calculator question. The only common mistake is number one, you forgot to multiply by 100%. The next common mistake is you forgot to put it out of 160. And the last common mistake is you count wrongly. Okay, 2 more pages to go. That's nice. I think we can finish in time. Right, yeah, that's right. 1 to 5. No. Yeah. You can. Okay. Sorry. 4 for the object. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 4, 5, 9. 9 plus 4. 13. Oh, then you don't need to press again. Huh? Yeah. Actually, you can go. You know, when the day when we saw the race, right, the 100-meter race, right, the 100-meter race, you see the decimal is so tiny. The decimal is so tiny. So when it's percentage, it goes up to so small a unit. So yes, you can have decimals in percentage. It's whether you have learned how to calculate it. If you have not learned how to calculate it, that's why you can use a calculator. Our friends have you covered this already? You did this already. You can understand? Okay. Moving on, we got the two more pages to go. Okay, 80, 81. I helped you with most of the things already, right? You see, the fraction is division. 13 divided by 160, then multiply by 100. So basically, I'm finding how much is 13 out of 160. Then I multiply by 100 to make sure that it's 100% based on percentage. Divide 13 divided by 100. No, 13 divided by 160. 13 flowers out of the whole garden of 160 parts. So 13 divided by 160, then multiply by 100. Okay, so far so good, right? Okay, okay, last 2 pages. Right. Then the rest, I think, is you can have your guide on the YouTube. Oh, okay, this question, I think, fairly okay. More concerned on the level 2 question. So on page 80, here, I think it's quite all right because the table is given here. So here says on page 80 here, you have Jenny's tabulating her activities on a Saturday. So the whole Saturday was 24 hours. So this is 100%. And she says the first question goes with, and then there's a missing identity here. Don't know how long did she slept. Okay, the first question goes with how much, so you have percentage again. So your units required is in percent. Her time spent on reading books and doing homework. So I will write down reading books plus doing homework out of the whole of 24 hours. Then multiply by 100%. Now that's reading book is here. Reading book and doing homework. 6 hours. So 6 out of 24 times 100%. Oh, this is easy. Then change this into 1/4. So answer 25. Hours out of 24. So I can simplify 24 to 1/4. So 1/4 out of yes, out of 100 will be 25. Okay? Okay, right? Okay, yes, easy. Oh, how many hours sleeping? Okay, this one is very important. The next question is the answers in hours. Again, very important. Units, every unit that's wrong is half a mark. So imagine this question, 3 questions. Then all the questions you miss out, you need convert units or didn't write units or write the wrong units. Minus half mark each, minus 1.5 mark already. Yeah. So you really got to pay attention to that. Is it difficult? No lah, I think it's quite okay, correct? Just take 24 minus the rest. Is that okay? So I got the 24, right? It's all the time, right? So 24 minus 2 minus 6 minus 2 minus 4 minus 2, right? Or I can add up everything first. Add up all of this. 2 plus 6 is 12. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. Right? 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 4. I think I count wrongly. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 plus 2 is 16. Is it correct? Yeah. So for 24 hour minus 16 hour will be 8 hours. She slept. She spent 8 hours sleeping. Okay, we're very fast. We're almost finishing. Okay, percentage. Correct your answer into 1 decimal place. So it's 8 hours out of 24 times 100%. Okay, I will simplify my fraction first. 8 out of 24 will be 1/3. Which I divide by 6 already here. The tool says correct to 1 decimal place. So you already know that I must put a decimal point 0, 0. Divide by 3. Okay, 3 minus 1. Bring down 3 minus 9, 1. Decimal, bring down 3. And then it continues. So you got 3.3 whatever percent. Okay, 3.333 percent. Round to 1 decimal place. So here, round down. Okay, finish. Last page, let's go. Then the rest is over already. Nana? Okay. No, not done, go home and check the video. 2 questions here, need to continue carefully. Okay. Here's level 2 question already. This one is the one that is the one that will challenge us to figure out. There's no part A, part B. You need to figure out the intermediate steps in between. Here, okay, the first step race gives me the answer for meters. So pay attention to answer. The answer in units is meters. Okay, here says in a 5-kilometer race, City completed 70% of the distance, Janice completed 65% of the distance. What's the difference between the distance traveled by City and Janice? Oh, wow. Sounds difficult. I have this race. City is 70%. Janice is 65% of the same distance. Of the same distance. That means for the entire race, let's say I draw the entire race. This entire race was 100%. This entire race was 5 kilometers. But for City, in pink, City, she managed to run 70%. Okay, she managed to reach 70%. Somewhere here. Okay, then Janice, she ran until here, 65%. Actually, you think about it, this is almost like a whole number question. That's challenging actually because it's like, what's the difference between them? So you have the, remember, whole number we have this idea about a bigger quantity, a bigger number, a smaller number, and then you have the sum and difference. Remember? So here is asking for difference. I have the bigger number, which is 50. I have the smaller number, that is Jenny. I'm asking for the difference. Where's the difference? The difference is here. Ah, that's right. Which some of you may say, I need to take 70% times 5 kilometers for city. I take 65% then times 5 kilometers for Jenny, then I subtract. For very long steps. Here's the shortcut. Like I heard someone saying, just go straight away to find the difference. The difference in them is here. Here, so the difference in terms of percentage is 70% minus 65% of the whole distance. It is 5%. But sorry, it's not, the answer is in meters. So you want 5% of the whole distance. So I'll get 5% times 5 kilometers. From 5 kilometers, the whole range, I just immediately convert this to 5,000 meters. Because 1 kilometer is 1,000. Huh? 5% of the whole distance. Here's the difference, right? Difference between the two of them is 5%. So I just multiply. Oh, look at how this becomes so easy. 5 times 50, 250 meters. Full marks. Okay. Of course, make sure you have the units. Now look. So if I in exam time I cannot remember this, then I go and take 70% times 5,000 minus 65% times 5,000. Can you look? Yes. You will get the full mark also, but long steps. Okay? Okay, so here I give you the shortcut. Okay, last question. Huh? Yes, very good, very fast. Okay, I'm glad some of you are keeping up. In fact, ahead. So, of the audience and of them, so Brian very quickly recognized that the 600 people is the same as the audience and the same as of them. So for all the people, it's 100%, and 100% is 600 people. Now, here says, again, how many more children than adults? So basically, if I cut this out, that means I must cut more. This one is the bigger number. The 52% is adult. And the smaller 48% is children. Same thing, it's asking for a bigger number. You have a smaller quantity, a bigger quantity, a smaller quantity, sum and difference. Same as a whole number question. And here ask for how many more children than adults are looking for difference. Hey, exactly the same as the previous question. And the answer asks for more people, so not percentage. So what I needed was the difference between is the same as the top question, first question. Difference between children and adult. That means how many more? So you are taking the adult 52%. I can draw it this way also. Adult. And then children is 48. Sorry, 52 is children. My mistake. Here, children. Must use different color. $52 is children. 48 is adult. So this part is adult. Yeah, these are adult. The longer one is children. Okay, this is adult. The shorter one is adult. Okay, shorter one is adult. Longer one is children. Okay, longer one is children. So you're asking for difference, which is here, this part. How many more children than adults? The longer one is children. So you're looking for children minus adult. Yes, yes, please. Uh, okay. So actually, it's the same set as this one. Okay, you are looking for the difference between the two of them. So it's the same. So Sarah, City is now children, the longer one. And then Janice is the shorter one. Janice is now the adults. So the difference between the children and adults is 52 minus 48%, which is the how many percent? 4%. So it's 4% of all the people, of them, the audience. 4% of the audience, which is 4 out of 100 multiplied by take note, 5% is not this. I better use the arrow here so that it clarifies. It's equal because I wrote of the distance at the back. If you didn't write of a distance at the back, right, then 4% is not equal to what I'm writing next. Okay? Better use arrow here so that you won't get confused. Okay? So can you see that actually level 2 question also manageable? But it's really how you apply. You see, simplify, then wow, 24 very fast. Finish already. Shortcut. Right? Now, this is level 2 question, you know. In exam time, it's about 3 marks or 4 marks. Is it that difficult? Not really. The key is really is you need to apply the whole number idea. A bigger quantity, a smaller quantity, some difference. Changing from percentage to whole numbers. Okay? There are 24 more children than adults. Is this okay? Hooray! So we completed 79 to 81, a lot, right? But those of you who didn't manage to follow because your school fast, please go home and watch the video again. Fill in all the empty gaps that was not completed. Is it okay? Then page 82 to 84 of all YouTube. Okay? Is that alright, everyone? Okay, then I'll be going already. You can pack your things and